That's what we're after, that dash right there. What did I do? I just drove 4 hours. Got up early on a Sunday. Drove 4 hours here. Already paid for the dash. Now I gotta get it out. Look at this floor. I'm glad I brought a blanket. So, I'm gonna make something cool out of this dashboard. And they're crushing this car at the end of the year. And they just bought it to get the nail head out of it. And I paid for the dash and the column and the wheel already. Everything's mostly here. And the 2 radios, which are junk. But everything's mostly here. It's just all dirt now. So it's a complete car. If you had a time machine and could turn time backwards to where things weren't dirt. But anyway, I'm not worried about the car. I need to get that dash out. And this is what I have to work on. Yay. So what I'm going to do with the dash is mount it to a wall. I'm going to case up the ends with metal, fix it up, make it shiny, make it pretty again, and make a stereo out of it. So whenever you want to listen to music while you're in the shop or whatever, you go cut the key on, whole thing turns on, all the lights light up, the blinkers. I'm going to make the blinker stick, make some lights flash on either side of it, the horn's going to blow. Then the radio that's in the middle of it, I'll either send one of those radios off to be restored and have a company put Bluetooth in it for me, or if I can find one, I'll buy one that's already fixed up nice with Bluetooth, and I'll put speakers inside the dash. And so it's like a jukebox or a stereo system, but it looks like an old car dash, and you turn it on by hitting the key and you change the volume on the volume knob. I don't know, just an idea I came up with a while back, and I think that I can do it for a reasonable amount of money. I can build it, and I can probably sell them for a whole lot more. So that's why I'm here. This thing is just a turd, dude. It's so bad. Watch this. Watch this. That shouldn't move ever. It's hard to see because my other hand is shaking, but there you go. That shouldn't move. Like, obviously the car's junk. See what's in the trunk. Oh, the ground. Hey, there's some paint left on it. Nice. Wonder if I can get that emblem. That's pretty cool. So, for my own personal safety, I have a tarp down that's like double or triple layered. It smells like mildew. It's been in a toolbox for who knows how long. And then I got an old moving blanket on top of that. That's just a little cushion. But I'm hoping that will cut my chance of getting some foreign, unknown, deceased disease down to about 65% instead of like 99%. Because you go wallering around in that kind of stuff for long enough, you're going to get something. So let's get off. Oh, no, there's no floor there. And hold on to the steering wheel. All right, okay, we're in here. Oh, shit. I'm falling through the floor. Oh, my God. All right, well, I'm in here. Hello. So, there's literally nothing to push, like to sit on. There's no floor. It's just frame and whatever rotted shit is left. So, what I'm going to try to do is unbolt the dash from this support that's back there. And after I get it out, I'll determine if I need to cut out what it was bolted to. I could definitely fabricate a back end of it, and I'm not worried about it being round because I'm going to make it square at the back to butt up against a wall. But look at how cool this gauge cluster is. Isn't that just neat? It's got a really cool steering wheel. This will look really good once it's all shined up and cleaned up and restored. So the way the dash wraps around the window is really neat, but I'm not going to save any of that. It's going to be chopped straight. You know, it's not going to be a full actual dash on the wall, but it's going to be this. The glove box is here. It closes and then opens, and that went to something. I can't tell if this was originally white or chrome or what it was, but the cigarette lighter's in it, but it doesn't seem to. Oh yeah, maybe unscrew it. Oh, almost got away. Nope, it doesn't come out, so let's put that back. Put that back in there. The ignition is here, which is nice. You do need a key. Gonna have to get that. We don't have ignition sticks. They're probably not around. So I'm gonna go ahead and do what I can. I have limited tools. And I got the gloves and a screwdriver out, which only can mean one thing. I think I'm about to try to pull this window out to get to the dash a little bit easier. So I can maybe get, see that bolt down there? That holds the cluster in. I think there's another one on the other side. If I can get the cluster up and out, then I can see where the middle of the dash is bolted to the pedal assembly, which is also what the column is bolted to. I don't want to tear up the gauge cluster trying to cut around any of that stuff or trying to yank it out. I got the whole dash on the right side loose and all the bolts that I can see that hold the dash in loose. So I'm gonna set up a camera and see if I can get this windshield out. I hope the guy doesn't mind. It looks like you could still save this window. Somebody could use it. Hope he doesn't mind I take it out. I removed it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. I really hope these Harbor Freight gloves are going to hold up to the glass. If I do this and get it out without cutting myself, it'll be a flippin' miracle. There we go. Knocked the fella's drink over. That's not a wire, that's some sort of a living creature. Such a shame to tear up such a nice car. Holy crap, what was that? I think it was just a stick rubbing my pants, but I saw a lizard and it scared me. I thought it was a snake or something. Well, I guess the windshield wasn't holding up the roof. Maybe this thing is savable. Maybe I can just cut it. You know what? I might could just cut it right here with my grinder. I bet I can. Because that seems to be all that's holding it for the top of the column. I cut it there, and then I cut the column, and the whole thing might come out. New plan. We got the fire maker. We're going to cut it out. And I took the water hose and wet the inside of the car real good and wet the ground down because I ain't trying to burn the rig down, you know. It's still in shape. A shape. But anyway, I'm going to get this thing hooked up and we're going to cut it out. a water hose, use that. I don't think I cut through it yet, but I set something on fire. I'm a fireman, kinda. Well, hey. I would say it's free. It's a little hot right now. I'm not gonna pull it out yet, but it should be close to coming out now. All right, if my calculations are correct, and I think they are, because this whole thing moves a lot now. All I gotta do is cut it right along there. So I'm gonna get the grinder in there, because there's a bunch of wires under there I don't want to set on fire. And the gas axe is not a good tool to use if you're trying to not set things on fire. There's that bracketry right down in there where all them bolt holes are. There is no bolt that's tight holding that in, but it just doesn't want to come past that. So I'm gonna snip it. I'm gonna snip it off right there, because I don't need that anyway. You couldn't see it, but I saw it. This sucker fell. Oh, it's definitely out. It is loose now. Okay, I'm gonna cut some wires and see if I can pull it on back and get it out. It might come out now. Oh, what we got? There goes some more of the floor. What was left of it anyway. All right. 1958 this was probably put in there. 2023, I'm taking it home. I'm the new proud owner of a Buick Invicta dash that needs a whole lot of work. Oh, that's a heavy end. I was gonna put it in the truck.